Have you ever walked into a grocery store with $50 and walked out wondering, is that all I got? You're not imagining things. The same $50 that once filled an entire grocery cart now barely fills a bag. But where is that money really going? In this video, we're going to deconstruct the $50 grocery bag and uncover the hidden costs behind every loaf of bread, carton of milk, and dozen eggs. By the end, you'll understand why prices keep rising and how to make your grocery budget go further. Have you noticed that $50 doesn't fill a grocery bag like it used to? Our stickman is standing in the grocery store, staring at a small bag of groceries and wondering where all his money went. He feels confused and a little frustrated because he's spending the same amount as before, but bringing home much less. Today, we're going to uncover the reasons behind this everyday mystery. Now our stickman is comparing a grocery bag from years ago with one from today. He's surprised to see that the older bag contains much more food, even though both cost the same amount. This comparison helps us understand how the value of our money has changed over time and why grocery shopping feels so different today. Determined to find answers, our stickman becomes a detective and starts examining receipts and price charts. He's curious and focused because he wants to know exactly why food costs keep rising. Every item on that receipt tells part of a much bigger story that affects all of us. Here, our stickman is looking closely at everyday essentials like milk, bread, and eggs. These are items most families buy regularly, so even small price increases can make a big difference. He's beginning to realize that the higher grocery bill isn't caused by one expensive item, but by many small increases adding up over time. The journey of our groceries actually begins on the farm. Our stickman learns that farmers have to pay more for seeds, fertilizer, machinery, and workers than they did in the past. He starts to understand that when production costs go up, those extra costs eventually affect the price of food at the store. Next, our stickman discovers the impact of fuel prices. Trucks, tractors, and delivery vehicles all need fuel to operate. And when fuel becomes more expensive, transporting food costs more too. He's realizing that something as simple as gas prices can influence the cost of almost everything in his grocery cart. Food often travels hundreds or even thousands of miles before reaching store shelves. Our stickman follows the journey from farms to warehouses and finally to local supermarkets. The farther food travels, the more transportation costs are added, which helps explain why prices continue to climb. Before food reaches the store, many products must be cleaned, processed, packaged, and prepared in factories. Our stickman learns that factories use electricity, machinery, and workers to get products ready for consumers. All of these steps require money, and those costs eventually become part of the final price. Now our stickman takes a look behind the scenes at the grocery store itself. Stores must pay rent, utility bills, employee wages, and maintenance costs just to stay open. He's beginning to see that shelf prices aren't only about the food itself, they also reflect the cost of running the business. This is where inflation comes into the picture. Our stickman watches a chart showing prices rising over time, while the purchasing power of money slowly decreases. He realizes that inflation means the same amount of money buys fewer goods than it used to, affecting almost every purchase we make. Instead of feeling helpless, our stickman starts looking for ways to save money. One simple strategy is comparing name brand products with generic alternatives. He discovers that many store brands offer similar quality at a lower price, helping stretch the grocery budget a little further. Our stickman grabs a notepad and starts planning before heading to the store. By making a shopping list, he avoids impulse purchases and focuses only on what he really needs. This simple habit helps reduce unnecessary spending and keeps grocery costs under control. Now he's searching for coupons, discounts, and special promotions. At first, the savings seem small, but he quickly realizes they add up over time. A few dollars saved on each shopping trip can make a noticeable difference by the end of the month. Our stickman is carefully comparing unit prices on store shelves. Instead of only looking at the total price, he's checking how much each ounce or pound costs. He learns that bigger packages aren't always the better deal, and paying attention to unit pricing can help shoppers make smarter choices. Technology can also help save money. Our stickman uses a phone app to compare prices between stores before making a purchase. He's feeling more confident because he knows where to find the best deals without wasting time or overspending. After shopping, our stickman carefully organizes his groceries at home. Proper storage helps keep food fresh longer and reduces spoilage. He's learning that getting the most value from food doesn't stop at the checkout counter. It continues once the groceries are home. Looking at leftovers in the trash, our stickman realizes that food waste is like throwing money away. He feels determined to use more of what he buys and waste less. Every meal saved means more value from every dollar spent at the grocery store. To stay organized, our stickman creates a simple meal plan for the week. Planning meals ahead of time helps him use ingredients efficiently and avoid expensive last-minute takeout orders. He feels more in control of both his food and his budget. After using these smart shopping habits, our stickman notices a big difference. The same $50 now buys more useful groceries and creates less waste. He's happy because he has found practical ways to fight back against rising food costs. Our stickman has finally solved the mystery of the $50 grocery bag. He understands that rising prices come from many factors, including farming, transportation, stores, and inflation. Most importantly, he's learned that informed decisions and smart habits can help anyone save money and get more value from every grocery trip. So, the next time you look at a $50 grocery bag, you'll know there's more behind those prices than meets the eye. While we can't control inflation or rising costs, we can make smarter choices, waste less, and get more value from every dollar we spend. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video, and we'll see you in the next breakdown.